Why don't we talk about some deportes, guys? What do we think about that?
Did you watch the All-Star game?
I was on a flight helping my girl throw up.
Yep.
So I just caught up on highlights today.
I seen it. It was fantastic.
Bro, this is the one
They figured it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
figured
great.
it out.
It was great, and I didn't watch any of it live because I was like, this shit is always whack. I was even saying on the podcast, this shit is whack now.
Yep.
I didn't think about the fact that you got to do it for Kobe now.
Oh, yeah.
I saw the dunk contest highlights.
Oh, wait a
Incredible.
minute. What do you mean?
Just like, you can't not try to win, especially the All-Star game. You can't not try to win in the fourth quarter if this is a tribute to Kobe. Kobe's all about going after the win.
I don't think they cared about Kobe, to be honest with you.
No, I think so. I think
played
that
into
was
it.
a part of
Okay,
it.
there's a
played
part.
into
Like,
I think
let's
it's part of the
be more
recipe.
competitive now.
Yeah. What is? Okay, I think it's part of. I also think that they redesigned the game. For anybody who doesn't know, they redesigned how the All-Star game is played.
It was very confusing, but it worked.
And I'll make sense of it right now for you real quick because I when it was first explained to me by my boy, I was like, I don't even understand what the fuck is going on. They play a regular game for the first 3 quarters.
Yeah.
Okay? Then whoever has more points, whichever team has more points, let's say at the end of 3 quarters, it's 100 to 90. You add 24 points to the leading team.
Yeah.
No, sorry. Let me pull that back. Whoever has more points, let's say it's 100 to 90, you add 24 points to that. You don't add it to the team, to that. So 124 points
Yeah.
is the end of the game. So that means that team with 100 has to score 24, and the team with 90 has to score 34. But then after the first 3 quarters, it becomes first 2, in this situation, 124. The actual situation of the All-Star game was 157.
Yeah.
Okay? LeBron's team was down going into that fourth quarter. They came from behind, and what essentially it does is it gives you 3 quarters for fun, goofing around, everybody getting their buckets, etc. And then the fourth quarter is a pickup game.
Yeah.
There's no timer on it. The game goes as long as it needs to go.
Yep.
Okay? And what was genius is when you turn it into a pickup game, you ignite the competitive fire that exists in all these athletes. And they are deeply competitive.
You're not an NBA All-Star most of the time unless you are deeply competitive.
They compete about gambling. They compete about fucking candies. They compete anything that they do in their entire life. They're competing, right? But they found a way to compete, and it's because it's first to that score.
Yeah. And they added an element, the winner of each quarter, like
donated
money
$100,000
went to $100,000 went to their
captain's charity.
donation.
So we could try to win the quarter too. We might as well try to win the quarter. $100,000 goes to our charity. Let's do it.
And matter of fact, if you're not trying, you don't care about your charity.
Yeah.
Piece of shit.
Yeah.
Right?
So that was cool. Like each quarter is like, oh, okay, they're actually trying a little bit. Like
They
at the end
incentivized.
at the end of the second, they were like calling timeouts to advance the ball. They were like fouling to stop the clock. Like shit you would never see in an All-Star game.
Son, they were screaming at the refs.
Yeah.
Kyle Lowry took
two
multiple
charges.
charges. Tried to take 3.
Yep. That's
Kyle-
right. Yeah,
Yo.
that's right. But LeBron threw the alley.
Yeah.
There was it was a brilliant way, and other sports should look at this and find ways to incentivize their All-Star game. Like obviously the football one sucks, and that's because what we like about football is the carnage, and you can't exactly show.
Can't do it.
You just can't. You can't show the carnage. What I will say is this, and if you guys haven't seen it, you should just watch the highlights. What a game like this does is exposes the alphas. Everybody's true colors show in that fourth quarter, right? You get the best of the best and I don't want to say mediocre of the mediocre, but basically the pecking order is really designed and showed it.
Yeah.
Giannis was playing incredible defense on LeBron.
Yeah. Had a chase down block on Braun.
Bro, did that not count?
It was initially called goaltending, and then
they
said it's
looked
good.
back. Amazing chase down block because he was picked and clearly beat.
Yeah.
And then LeBron looked back. He's like, oh, he's coming.
Yeah.
LeBron should have flushed that, but it doesn't matter. So Giannis played amazing D on LeBron, but LeBron was still able to get shots off. He just wasn't hitting. LeBron played even better defense on Giannis. Giannis couldn't get a shot off, and it really exposed limitations in Giannis's game.
Yeah.
Giannis can't get the shot off. When the going gets tough. You look in that fourth quarter, you saw playoff basketball. You saw the real alphas going for it.
And it was cool to see people's role, and this is what I wanted to celebrate Kyle Lowry for. He's not worth the money he gets paid,
Right.
But that's a guy that you want on a championship team because his contribution is everything.
He
It's
just
not
can't be your number one guy.
He can't be your alpha. He can't be your Chris Paul.
He has to be your number 3.
But he will do the dirty work.
Yeah.
He's a star player that will do the dirty work.
And he'll handle the situation.
Yeah.
The second he didn't have to be your number 1 or number 2,
Yeah.
they won a championship.
Yep.
Right? He is a perfect number 3.
Yeah.
Because he's going to take the charges. He's going to organize the team. Set the tone. He's going to hit some big shots, maybe, play good defense, but he doesn't want to be the one that have to take the shot.
Yeah.
Which is fine. Did you guys see James Harden just recoil into his beta-ness?
Buddy.
Wow.
Did you see him?
I think that was
rough
the biggest.
fourth quarter.
I think that was the biggest. Throughout
2
the game, he
times.
wasn't really playing that well.
2 times. He had a layup.
Yes.
And he
You're
passed
right about
off.
that. Forgot about that. Yeah. To win the game.
To win the game. He passed off. Now, this is what I was talking about. That fourth quarter exposed the players for who they were. And I was really surprised that Jimmy Butler didn't get any burn in that fourth.
I have a theory. I have an interesting thing I want to run by you.
Okay. And I want to hear it. Yeah.
After.
So it's like, because Jimmy Butler would have been that dog that the East needed.
Yeah.
But the West, when you look at it, James Harden, who's supposed to be the consummate alpha, he takes all these shots on the Houston Rockets, right? But where was he? When the actual going got tough and the buttholes got small, just like in the playoffs for James Harden, nowhere to be found.
Yep.
Pass that fucking ball if he could.
Yep.
Passing it up.
You know where Russ was in that fourth quarter?
Bench.
Exactly where the fuck he's supposed to be when the real alpha dogs are playing. Ruff allowed one, but he don't belong in a game in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
He gonna throw that fucking game for you.
Yeah.
Right? This game definitely missed KD on the East. That would be a very different situation.
Team
Very
Giannis,
excited.
bruh.
Imagine that.
Oh, that would have been good.
Right? Who else? There was another person. And then CP3. CP3 was hooping.
CP3 hoops, dog.
He caught that dunk.
Yo.
Turned back the clock with
This
that
was
dunk.
an interesting game. You realize All-Star games are great for CP3. Ben Simmons had a great game. Like, playing. He had just straight jumped in the air and stole a Joel Embiid pass clean and then had a, dish for an easy layup or something like that.
Ooh.
Those players shine in this.
Yeah.
The guys who are great passers.
One more observation. Joel Embiid.
He hooped.
By the way, I said East-West. I wasn't meaning East-West. You know what I meant.
Giannis LeBron.
Giannis LeBron. But Joel Embiid did exactly what he always does, which is he does. I don't want to say the word mental midget, but he doesn't have the focus, right? He'll score once, turn the ball over 2 possessions in a row.
Interesting.
Right? He can't lock in for the whole entirety. You know what Kawhi can do? Lock in.
For a whole season.
For a season, series. What could Kobe do? Lock in.
Yeah.
What does LeBron always talk about? 0 dark 30 or whatever that fucking thing is he goes into?
Yeah.
Locked in. So it was such a cool fucking All-Star game because when you see the elites compete, you actually see where they stand against each other. And a guy like Lowry, who's probably one of the most, on a normal day, overrated players in the league, when you see him amongst just the elites, you're like, whoa, he deserves to be here.
This guy will do it.
He surprised me. Kawhi, I was just like, I thought he was just going for that MVP from the start.
You thought he wanted it.
Yeah,
You thought
he came
hungry
out with
for it.
like
a bunch
7
of
out of 10 threes.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
just
He
start
had 7
the
in his
game.
first 8.
Yeah, like that was
Locked
fucking
in.
crazy.
He Kobe'd it. I really think Kobe played into it.
Yeah, you're
also,
right. Kobe's definitely going to be a part of it.
Yeah.
But I also think the new design of the game is going to influence the competitiveness.
Oh, so none of you saw it live?
Nope, just recap.
Okay.
I saw.
What was her name? Jennifer Hudson. She sung some shit before the
thought
game.
Chaka
Chaka Khan
No.
fucked up the
but,
anthem.
Jennifer Hudson also sung another just a tribute song to Kobe. Yo, that
Trash?
shit. No. It that was moving.
Dude, I couldn't watch the
Oh.
Kobe tributes. I don't know if I'm the only person that's just like, I can't wrap my mind around the idea that he's dead. And I was never a Kobe fan, but he always seemed so invincible to me.
Yeah.
That I can't, every time that came up, I was like, I said to my girl yesterday, I was like, I can't fucking believe this guy's gone.
Yeah.
I never saw this for Kobe.
Yeah.
Didn't see it from Mike, but if it happened from Mike, I'd be like, yeah, I mean, the guy's drinking himself to death.
2 or 3 separate times I had to go to the bathroom because it was a sandstorm in the house. It was.
What did that
yeah.
mean, Samstorm in the house?
There's I got
Eyes
sand in
getting-
my eyes
sand
are
in
watering,
my-
I'm crying.
I didn't know sand makes you cry.
Shit,
I
sand
didn't.
in your
I thought
eye.
you were saying her voice was scratchy.
Oh no.
Just
Like
I
a
got some
sand-
shit in my eye.
Yeah.
I got some in my eye.
Oh, yeah. Or
Must be
someone's
some-
cutting onions. I've heard that one.
No.
I was like, how do you get sand in the house? I had no fucking clue. I saw that, and I thought you were saying it was bad, and I almost texted you and said, that's not Jennifer Hudson, that's Chaka Khan.